The Diary of Samuel Pepys, 28th of May 1660. Called up at 2 in the morning for letters for my lord from the Duke of York, but I went to bed again till 5. Trimmed early this morning. This morning the captain did call over all the men in the ship, not the boys, and give every one of them a ducat of the king's money that he gave the ship, and the officers according to their quality. I received in the captain's cabin for my share 60 ducats. The rest of the morning busy writing letters. So was my lord that he would not come to dinner. After dinner to write again in order to send him to London, but my lord did not finish his, so we did not send to London today. A great part of the afternoon at ninepins with my lord and Mr. Hetley. I lost about 4 shillings. Supped with my lord and after that to bed. At night I had a strange dream of bepissing myself, which I really did, and having kicked my clothes off I got cold and found myself all much wet in the morning and had a great deal of pain in making water, which made me very melancholy. The Diary of Samuel Pepys, 29th of May 1660. The King's birthday. Busy all the morning writing letters to London. Among the rest one to Mr. Chetwynd to give me an account of the fees due to the herald for the Order of the Garter, which my lord desires to know. After dinner, got all ready and sent away Mr. Cook to London with a letter and token to my wife. After that abroad to shore with my lord, which he offered me of himself, saying that I had a great deal of work to do this month, which was very true. On shore we took horses, my lord and Mr. Edward, Mr. Hetley and I and 3 or 4 servants, and had a great deal of pleasure in riding. Among other things, my lord showed me a house that cost a great deal of money and is built in so barren and inconvenient a place that my lord calls it the Fool's House. At last we came upon a very high cliff by the sea and rode under it, we having laid great wagers, I and Dean Matthews, that it was not so high as Paul's. My lord and Mr. Hetley that it was. But we riding under it, my lord made a pretty good measure of it with 2 sticks and found it to be not above 35 yards high, and Paul's is reckoned to be about 90. From thence towards the barge again, and in our way found the people at Deal going to make bonfire for joy of the day, it being the king's birthday, and had some guns which they did fire at my lord's coming by, for which I did give 20 shillings among them to drink. While we were on the top of the cliff, we saw and heard our guns in the fleet go off for the same joy, and it being a pretty fair day, we could see above 20 miles into France. Being returned on board, my lord called for Mr. Shepley's book of Paul's, by which we were confirmed in our wager. After that to supper, and then to music, and so to bed. The pain that I have got last night by cold is not yet gone, but troubles me at the time of pissing. This day, it is thought, the king do enter the city of London.